was in May 1982. I went out for a drink with a friend and I met a gentleman, a young man, who took me home. The following day he took me to meet his parents, and he was called John Jam because his mum and dad had a jam factory, and ever since then I've been part of the jam factory as well. Now the jam factory was started by John's dad, he's called Dio, in 1966. Welsh lady, obviously his mum. Dad comes in every day, he's 79 now, and he's the one that's responsible for buying the ingredients. There's absolutely no rubbish in what we sell. There's no additives, no artificial colourings or preservatives. In everything that you see, it's purely the vegetable, the fruits, the sugar and pectin. We've got a lot of traditional flavours, but we add a twist, or we try and do something conventional and serve it up. Suggest that people can serve it in an unconventional way, like adding the chili jam to a curry. We do a Caribbean chutney that, you know, goes really well if you add it to a sauce or a jambalaya or whatever.
Representing the family-run business, Welsh Lady, Carol has laid on a spread of some of the company's condiments and conserves. Made with natural ingredients, the judges are keen to explore the potential within Compass and tuck in.
So while we're digging in, perhaps if I can kick off, what sort of site accreditation is the factory?
We've got BRCAA accreditation. We've got good traceability of all our ingredients. We've got a really fantastic supervisor when it comes to technical things. So yeah, we are BRC accredited.
And do you work with one of the big technical groups for things like nutrition or ingredients? And do you
we
do it
work
yourself,
with the Llangefni Centre, Food Technology Centre.
And so they advise on things like allergens?
Absolutely, yes. We keep all our allergens obviously separate. We do cook anything that's got an allergen on a Monday and a Tuesday, wash down and cook the other products that don't have an allergen the rest of the week.
How many of your products are actually Welsh, your base products? Does your father buy in?
A lot of the fruit comes from Europe. It's the difficulty of and the reliability of getting something British when it comes to ingredients.
Do you find the Welsh Lady brand is recognised outside of Wales as much as it is inside of Wales?
Yes, and strangely enough, export is like 16% of our annual turnover.
Okay.
Japan, massive, and America, they like our curds very much there, especially the apple and cinnamon one.
There's some heat in that chili jam.
There is, yes.
Oh.
But it doesn't blow you away.
I'm saying that as a good thing.
Oh, good. So that is something you see that people do, is add it to a chili or add it to a curry to give it that extra kick.
It says in the notes that you're rebranding. What elements of the brand are you changing?
The label completely, we think, is it's not been changed since the early 90s. It's very cluttered, as you can see.
Yeah.
Quite traditional.
Very traditional and a bit tooey, I think. We do all our labelling ourselves. You know, that's something that we offer for private label.
It sings homemade, but is that exactly where you want to be? Are you talking local and artisanal and professional, or are you talking homemade? And I think you're probably wanting to be in the former. So if we were to move this outside Wales,
yes,
and a lot of our business is outside Wales, would we be able to say to, for instance, Newmarket Racecourse, that they could have it bottled in their Racecourse brand and sell it out from? Is that the kind of thing you'd be able to offer?
Yes, we do that.
That kind of volume?
We're very, very flexible, from 45 cases of 6 to pallet loads. I mean,
right.
it doesn't phase us.
I think that's an interesting idea, yeah.
Because
it's actually something I think we need to be very relevant of, is that the provenance of Wales is great in Wales, and we would have a market for that in Wales.
Yes.
But to be able to sell it to Yorkshire.
Yeah, whether it translates in another county.
What's the ambition of the next couple of years? Are you looking to grow the Welsh Lady brand, or are you looking to just get more production in the own label? What way do you see it going?
We're looking, and we have been doing trials with things like alternatives to sugar to pump up our sweet sales, because now the savoury's taken over from the jams and the curds. So we're cooking with things like agave syrup and chia seeds and things like that. So we're hoping to move into the energy gels as well. But I think private label is going to take over, and hopefully food service, that's why I'm here, our sales volume.
Okay. Yes or no?
I think yes, in that rewrapped facility that we talked about for maybe Jockey Club or whatever. I think it's limited outside of Wales at the moment, currently with its branding.
Okay.
Yes, on that basis as well. I think to bespoke it for our business would be great.
I think definitely yes from that point of view, coming up with localised brands for our own places. I think there's also a scope for this in our central culinary, for matching it in with a lot of the things that we're doing for hospitality, that kind of thing, as being served from a big tub and out. I think it's good enough, it's great.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
I would agree with all of that. 4 yeses.
Thank you very much.
Well done.
Thank you.
Boasting an array of awards already, the Welsh Lady Savoury and Sweet range has won over the panel today. The experts agree that adding their own brand to labelling will help the product translate out of Wales, with further opportunities in the event and hospitality sectors.